Hello everyone, welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today we have a 2022 Hyundai Kona SEL all-wheel drive. It's in a green color and it's a perfect all-wheel drive vehicle. Not the big SUV and not a small sedan. So let's go ahead, hop inside and take a look. Of course, you have keyless entry walking up to the vehicle. After looking at the keyless entry, let's look at the key fob. You have lock and unlock as well as remote start, and your alert system. Use this for keyless entry and everything in between. Nice little handy key fob. Engine start stop button is right back here. Easy to open and close as well as start and stop the engine. So let's go ahead and check out the rest of the vehicle, starting out with the mileage. Up on the dash, you can see that this one has 35,000 miles. Accessing things within the instrumental panel is on the right-hand side of the steering wheel. So of course you have your drive info, tracking mileage and things like that. Going more into depth, you have your safety settings, so you can turn those on and off, as well as your attention level, brightness, as well as tire pressure settings, like your cluster, lights, door, convenience, everything like that. Reset all things in between. But let's go back to your digital miles per hour. Next to all of that is your cruise control settings, steering assist. This helps stay in the lines, as well as your hands-free calling voice commands. And of course, you can adjust your stations, things like that, which, let's check it out. Touchscreen display right over here. Here's your home menu where you have what you're listening to, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto widget, and then your menu, phone, media, and setup. So in your menus, you can see Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, phone, Blue Link, radio, media, as well as of course voice memos, quiet mode. Scrolling over, you have your valet mode, setup, notifications, and user manual in case you don't have one in your glove compartment. Setup is also down below here, so we can access that. Device connections, Wi-Fi, climate, Blue Link, general things to go ahead and customize within the vehicle. Back to your home menu, you also can of course access your setup over here and connecting your phone. Let's put this Kona in reverse and check out the backup camera. Nice clear backup camera to keep you and others safe. Volume, tune, it's pretty much everything up on the screen. Hazard lights are down below here, as well as your adjustable vents. Climate controls are down below here. You have your temperature, airflow, and then mode, AC, ventilation, passenger airbag, and passenger seatbelt. And then down below that is some charging ports. Charge in all of your devices, 12 volt as well as 2 plug-ins. Some storage, and then behind that is your drive modes with your gear shift and all-wheel drive lock. Let's check out your drive modes up on the dash. You of course have sport, smart, and normal. Sport is putting this into drive, sliding over for that auto manual mode, and then of course you can put it back into drive anytime you would like. And your smart drive mode would be a little bit of a better gas mileage, and then normal is your normal driving. But let's check out the rest of over here, which is your cup holders, emergency brake, and center console. Then next to the steering wheel, you have your interior lighting settings, downhill braking, and traction control off. All of those, and then your basic window controls, door locks, child lock, and mirror controls. So you can adjust those as you would like as well. Let's hop outside, take a look at the interior, and of course the back seats. You have a sunglass holder and your lighting settings. This Kona is a gray and black cloth material, super simple, and then you have your manual controls to go ahead and move it forward and backwards. But let's check out the space in the back. Back here you have a little bit of room and a little bit of a seat that folds down to be an armrest with cup holders. Fold that back up and you can sit 3 people back here. Fold the second row seats down for some more storage, but there is a decent amount of storage in the back of this Kona, so let's check that out. Nice easy open up the back of this Kona. You can see your Kona mat there, and underneath this mat you actually have a spare tire and some tools in case of any emergency. Ready out there on the road, have a little pocket on the right hand side, and your third seatbelt is right here in the middle. But that is pretty much the gist for this Hyundai Kona, with the handle right here. And I think that about wraps up everything that I have for this Hyundai Kona today. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call 717-733-8985. You can always stop in for a visit. We're located here in Ephrata, Pennsylvania, and I'll see you next time. Bye!